nice work. But at the end of the day, you guys are coming to my page to see me. It's not going to make them come back sooner. And I'm feeling confident about that. Boom. Hey best friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, hi if you are new. I'm not sure how you found me, but I hope you stick around. Happy Halloween! I am currently sat on the floor in my living room with this just because I don't really want to talk about how messy my living room is. I actually had a Halloween party on Saturday night and I've been really ill ever since. I don't know what it is because whenever I'm hungover I'm never sick, but yesterday I was sick all over. I actually had to take the morning off uni because I actually couldn't stand without passing out. So I'm filming this before my seminar for uni on the floor. Today I am doing my, I was about to say annual, except from last year I made it into a boy talk. So last year it was boy talk while I carve a pumpkin. This year I'm just gonna have a little catch up while I carve a pumpkin because, you know, I've been away to Ibiza, I've started uni again. Not loads else has changed. I actually asked over on my Instagram and my TikTok when I was TikTok live. I said ask the questions that you want to see in this catch up video and I got a few and I thought I'd answer them while we carve a pumpkin. Right, I just rearranged the camera angle a tiny bit just so that you guys can actually see the pumpkin. I've also got some coffee with me. And look at this little straw that I got. It says trick or treat. It's so cute. If you are under the age of 18, please have an adult helping you to carve your pumpkin because knives aren't a joke. What also isn't a joke is boiling hot water when you're drunk at 5 AM. So we had the party and then we went out in this place called Corlane. You guys probably know it if you like from Leeds. So we went out and I've been loving a hot water bottle anyway, you know. There's an energy crisis. I'm not going to be putting my heating on. So when we got back from the night out, me and my boyfriend, even though we didn't even need a hot water bottle because it wasn't even really cold, I decided to make one. I don't know what he thought I was doing. I think you guys can see that I've actually burnt my hand a little bit. So yeah, don't play with knives and don't play boiling hot water at any point, but especially not at 5 AM. I've literally just got this oversized hoodie on, no makeup and my hair straight back because it's just like a little catch-up video, do you know what I mean? I don't actually have a camera at the minute, so I'm actually vlogging on my phone. So I wrote the questions down and my laptop's over there. There was a few of the same ones. A lot of them were like, are you still with your boyfriend? And I don't know if that's because I've dyed my hair. And you know when people dye their hair, it's like a sign like, oh, broken up with a boyfriend. But no, me and Robson are still together. We actually went away last weekend to this place called Feldon Valley. And it's what Robson got me for my birthday, you know, because obviously he's in Australia. Yes, we are still very much together. Next question someone asked was, how did you do long distance and how did you find it? If you didn't know, my boyfriend went to Australia for 6 months over summer from April until the end of September. Initially, when I first got told about it, well, it's not that I wasn't best pleased, I was happy for him, but I didn't really know how to handle it and I'd never been in a long distance relationship before. Well, neither was he, I don't think many people would have. So I was just crying, I was upset and I was confused and there were so many things that we had planned. Looking back, it's so weird because the fact that he went to Australia for half a year and now we're back together in England and now we're not, you know, a 24-hour plane journey away. It's crazy and everyone's like, oh my god, if you went through that, you can go through anything. Which I didn't think it was a massive thing, but it was just knowing for me that there was an end point and there was a point where he was going to come back. So I knew that, so we knew that he was going to come back at the end of September. We didn't know like when his flight was, but yeah, just knowing for me when he was going to come back. We're obviously really lucky that we live in a world where FaceTime is a thing, so we were FaceTiming as much as we could, but obviously because he was 9 hours ahead, we would FaceTime at, I don't know, 11 PM at night and he would be waking up, then I'm obviously going to sleep straight away, or then when I woke up it would be 5 o'clock in the evening for him and he would be going out with his friends or doing this and this. But we made it work, we actually spoke a lot. I don't know if this sounds not harsh, but strong-willed or whatever the word is, but I was like, there's no point me saying to all my friends and family, oh, I miss him, or I want him to come back, because he wasn't coming back. Do you know what I mean? We knew that he wasn't going to come back. It's not as if, say if he was in Ibiza, like I was doing, if we like really miss each other, or if he had an event that he had to come back to on the weekend, he could, because it's only a 2.5 hour plane journey away, but there was no point saying, oh, I miss him, because yeah, obviously I did miss him, but it's not going to make him come back sooner. Someone asked how my 3rd year is going at uni, like how I find that workload. Uni's going good, so basically we have a consultancy project at the end of the year, and it's kind of like a dissertation, but you go in a group. So I am fortunate to be in a really good group with girls that I've been friends with pretty much since I started uni, and we've been given a client and we've worked out what we need to do, and I'm feeling confident about that. Also, I've got 3 other assessments in for January, and then obviously the dissertation is going to be around like May, but I'm probably just going to be calling it that because it just makes more sense than saying, oh, a consultants project where this and this. I mean, the people who have been at uni will understand what I'm on about. Someone said, who takes all my Instagram photos? And it's me. It's literally just me. The tripod that you guys are balancing on now is how I take all of my Instagram photos. I need to get a taller one, just because sometimes in my flat I have to like put it onto a table. Unless I'm actually with someone, I'll try to take the photos before I meet them, just because, not that I'm like really specific, but if I don't like a photo, if I need to add or something, then I'll get like stressed out about it. I don't want to, put anyone else stressed and be like, no, you need to redo it again, blah, blah, blah. Does anyone else roast and eat their pumpkin seeds after they gutted it out? I do that. When I first told someone, they were like, that's so weird, but it's amazing. I love it. Also, I don't know what design I'm going to do because I haven't looked it up, but I might just do boo. Boo. I think I'm going to do it a lot bigger than that though, because that is tiny. But it's a small pumpkin, to be fair. So I've been going live on TikTok quite a lot. And people are like, why have you been going live randomly, blah, blah, blah. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna have to go live however much I want, do you know what I mean? But second of all, people always say to me, why don't you go Instagram live? Why are you always going TikTok live? On Instagram, only the people who will follow me or if someone happens to be looking at my account can see that I'm live. Whereas on TikTok, you've got your For You page. So there isn't any point me going live on Instagram. So I go live on TikTok because people who don't follow me might see my content and then be interested in it on a For You page. And it's just an easier way to grow. Someone actually asked me how I hate influencing, but someone asked me how my influencing was going. When I got back from Ibiza, I was in, not burnt out, because I don't think that's the right way to describe it, but I did feel a tiny bit burnt out. And I think it was because I went in Ibiza and I was editing videos every single day. And there was just points where like I couldn't concentrate and I couldn't focus. Because obviously with my job, when I'm scrolling on TikTok, yes, I'm obviously scrolling for the fun of it and for me, but I'm also scrolling to see trends that I can do or get inspiration and stuff like that. I felt like I was scrolling into the fun of it and not creating a lot of content. And then people would message me and be like, when's your next YouTube video coming out? I don't know if that made any sense at all, but please let me know if you've ever experienced burnout. You know that you have tasks to do, but for some reason your brain just can't switch on and start them. But now I feel like I'm out of it, and now I'm out of it, I'm excited for like the autumn months, and I'm excited to create content because that's what I love doing. Someone asked me what my plans for next year are, because obviously I finish uni, and at the moment, this is at the moment, it all could change obviously, I want to continue with what I'm doing on social media. So in summer, before I started uni again, I was obviously just living here and I was doing social media and stuff, and it was fine and I really enjoyed it. You know, obviously I was just like, oh, I was burnt out, blah, 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 but now I know when I'm starting to get burnt out, if you know what I mean. What I'm doing in social media, like, this is always what I wanted to do. At the moment, I couldn't see myself working for anyone, doing anything else than this, and I'm earning enough to live off. Because someone also asked, are you going to move in with your boyfriend? I'm hoping that Robson, he might want to move in with me in the new year. Obviously I've still got uni, but I'm hoping that depending on his job and what he's doing, he might want to move in with me. I mean, again, that literally could all be subject to change, but that is what I'm hoping to do. I guess this is kind of linking back to like the burnout thing, but someone said, why do you not post as much? It's just because I was like a bit ill after Ibiza and I felt a bit burnt out. And the thing is, I'm never stuck for content ideas. That's like one thing about me, I'm never stuck. Sometimes I'll ask you guys what you want to see, but it's not because I'm stuck, it's just because I want obviously you guys to see the content that you want to see. I find it really hard to focus on something until I have to do it. But when I'm editing my YouTube videos, I'm taking this now and then I'm going to go to uni, and then I know that I want to have this posted tonight because it's Halloween, and I will have it posted tonight because I'm going to tell myself that I said that in a video, otherwise it's going to be very embarrassing. I just can never stop focusing on a task, but then as soon as I do start, I'm completely fine. It's like my uni assignments. I'm completely fine in my uni assignments and I do well, but starting them, that's a whole different ballgame. Like, I just can't focus and I don't know what it is. A few people actually said to me, are you still with your management? And no, I'm not with my management. There's no like drama or tea. or anything there. I'm just not with them anymore. Someone said to me, have you got any exciting things for the year coming up? The next weekend, I am going down to Twickenham with my family because it is my dad's birthday, so we're going away for that. I haven't really got anything else planned. I know that me and Robson want to go on holiday next summer, but I think we'll be booking that like closer to the time. Someone said, how was Ibiza? Honestly, Ibiza was really good, and it was an amazing opportunity, and I had so much fun. The only thing is, in terms of the party and rave scene, that's obviously massive in Ibiza, and I'm not really a massive party and raver, so I had an amazing time, but I obviously didn't go with anyone. So maybe on the evenings I would have liked to go out for a late meal or have a few drinks with someone, and I was on my own. But I didn't really mind that because I was like getting up early and had loads of fun. It was really good, except for I wouldn't recommend it to someone unless one, you had a lot of money because it was very expensive, and two, you plan to go to these raves and you know what kind of raves you want to go to and what you like. Say if you really like solid grooves, then you would plan to go to DC10, or say if you really like Patrick Topping, then you would go to Amnesia or something. Maybe you might not go again or just on my own. And I wouldn't want to go there with a boyfriend. Someone said to me, why don't you post your boyfriend a lot? And there's no like reason like, oh, I don't want anyone to see my boyfriend, he's all for me, blah blah. It's just because I post the rest of my life all online. I could talk about uni online, I talk about my flat online, I talk about what I'm doing day to day online, and that's just one thing that I don't want to put out as much. I know that obviously me and Robson have done YouTube videos before, you know, he's been on my TikTok and stuff, but I just don't feel the need to put my relationship online as much as my other life is, because at the end of the day, you guys are coming to my page to see me. It's not even that I've had a boyfriend before and I've had a bad experience posting online or anything like that, but I don't know, I know what people on the internet are like. And yeah, I mean, I do post sometimes about it, but I just don't post all the time. There was actually loads of questions about my flat. Not as if I'm avoiding any questions at all about it. People are like, have you bought it? Have you rented it? Why are you not saying? And no, I haven't bought it. This flat is rented. But the reason I don't want to say how much it is just because there isn't any need to. However much I pay, that's how much it's worth in my eyes. Someone also said to me, what are you doing for Halloween? And obviously it's the Monday now. I'm not going out tonight, a lot of people probably will be tonight, but yeah, I had a party at my flat on Saturday night, and literally yesterday I was just in bed all day with Robson, just hungover. Someone also asked what I was going as Halloween, and if you haven't seen on my TikTok or my Instagram, I actually went as Hugh Hefner. Robson went as a Playboy bunny. I mean, that's not like the most original idea ever, but I thought it was just funny because I'd been a Playboy bunny a few years ago. That is the end of this video. I haven't actually got a tea light for this, so I'm just going to come up close and show you, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this little catch-up video. Can you see it says boo? Not my finest work, but then I'm not really pumpkin carver. What do you guys think of it? At the end of this week's video, I really hope you guys enjoyed it and I've answered your questions, and if you've never seen me before, you found out a little bit more about me. I'm back to posting videos every single week now. You know, I'm out of my burnout rut stage. Make sure to follow me on everything, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye guys!